Yo, yo. What's up, peeps? What's up, the beautiful people? Beautiful people. Ah, what up? It's gotta. Guess I gotta. Gotta. Get it. Wait for people to come in, evidently. It's been slow on Mondays. Let the people trickle in. Get some people in here this Monday. Monday's been trickling as of late. I don't really know why, but they've been trickling. Very few people wandering in to the stripper porch. Oh, no, it says one. Of course, the lights are on yet. Hello? Somebody. Somebody's out there. I'll see one eye. There's a cyclops watching me. No, I've been doing a lot of who else is too. I put that title because I've been watching a lot of the YouTube shorts. It reminds me of when YouTube first started. Those YouTube shorts, the same shit everybody put on when YouTube first freaking aired. Back in like 2005, 2006, all these little short stuff. Little pranks, all that stuff. Like, they're all fake. Not well done. Some of the scientific ones in that I do enjoy. And every once in a while there's a funny one. But you got to admit, 95% of them just, I put some of mine up, but I made those like 20 years ago. But then I went, nah, I don't want to do these anymore. And the shorts fishing ones, just put them on Instagram. Don't you think? That's where they belong. That's where they've been forever. 1 minute videos. Instagram. I just don't get it. That's the way society gets entertained. I'm worried. Wow, it's taking quite a while for people to get in here today. But I don't know. I'm keeping the night. I've had this night for a long time. Been through a lot on this panel. All kinds of stuff. Everywhere for up. We've been everywhere on these panels. Trust me. Don't know where these things will go. Well, it says 2 again. Justin! Yay. Somebody actually finally commented. I've been like, I had 1, 2 people in, but you're the first person that said, hey, what's up, kids? How's it going? So what's up, Justin? A little under 5'10". Oh, you mean what am I? What am I? I filmed a show the other day. I did some editing. That's about it. The usual life of a YouTuber. Either filming something or editing something. Or coming up for an idea for something. You always got something to do. Except I went and filmed my show last time and I forgot to bring my batteries. Yeah, with the stripper lights coming on. Won't be able to see them for a while, but there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I went to do a show and I forgot all my batteries. I have one battery in the hat cam and I have one battery in the, so I only had those two. So I had to go back and finish it up the next day. Luckily it was close, so it's not like I went really far in space on all my batteries. I swear I felt them in there, but I had so many things in that front pocket that it just felt like everything was in there. And I got there and reached for them and went, oh shit. First I thought I dropped them somewhere and I was really freaked out. It was like all the batteries for my old cam. But I don't even know if I can buy them anymore. The camera's so old. But actually, newer cameras sometimes use that same battery. So I should be able to find it still. Although I still think I have two brand new ones. It lasts about an hour and a half. So I bring 8 of them with me. So I'm hardly ever out fishing longer than 8 hours. Hey, Justin, you're from around here. Have you seen a lot of wolf spiders lately? What lake? I don't know. I might just go to Elstero. Might go to the L. Might go to the L and just fish for carp. Should be active in there. I've been doing. I just did 2 bass ones. No. Yeah, those big wolf spiders are like that long. They're just like the garden spider. They're like that big. Dude, I've had 3 of them on my porch. I've killed 2 of them over there on my porch. And then the other day there was one by my shoe when I came home. Yeah, they're big and they're like the fast crawling ones. The really scary ones. Oh well. Oh, a lot of June bugs though. Oh, we don't have any June bugs over here. A lot of moths though. Getting moths everywhere now. When they come out, there's like 10 different varieties all over our walls. Kevin got a fish in there? Really? Oh, mine's 1/4 ounce I use. Eighth ounce might work. Was that also when the buzzbait always gets fish to come up? Those are the 2 best lures in that lake, I think. It's buzzbait and spinnerbait for me. I'm gonna try something else in there though. Got 3 last year. I have something new to try in there that I think they might like. I just thought about the other day. I haven't tried it in there yet. But I think it might be a great lure for that lake. Just by what I've learned, by how I catch them, what they hit. Why they like weird things in there, I have no idea. Four two under the skate park dog. I've never caught anything out of those dogs. Might have been blind luck because I cast under there every time, and I've never got a freaking thing under there. I got them in between the two. The water right in front of the wall in between the two is really good. Well, I've never caught anything underneath those docks. I always throw by them and under them, but I never caught anything out of it. I always give it a dangle though. I haven't got a bite. What? Bite since under one? I don't know. I seem to at least catch one every time I go. I think the most I've caught in a day there is like 6. 5 or 6 like caught, I think, in one of those shows. Madam Fishing. Who's in here drinking on Monday? Not me. That's iced tea. No beer here, sir. No beer here. I haven't even put the thing in yet, have I? Dirt. Sorry. I haven't done this in a week. I get sidetracked. Yeah, that lake. I like that lake though because it's so weird. There it is. Yeah, there's the iced tea. Yeah, this is my drinking therapy right here. My psychologist suggested it. Never drink alone. Always drink with friends. Oh, cool. I can drink during my lives. Sacramento blackfish. I've never heard of Sacramento blackfish. I've heard of Sacramento hitch, or of hitch, Sacramento perch, and Sacramento, well, it used to be squawfish, now it's a pike minnow. They're mean, wicked ass freaking fish with gnarly teeth. They eat the hell out of things, man. That's Sacramento pike minnow. Never heard of Sacramento blackfish. I haven't heard of it. Well, the fact on naming things too. I just got on this. It's called the Monterey County Skate Collective. All the old people, a lot of them that used to skate my ramp back in the 80s and that, so I've been posting stuff on there. And I post pictures on there, and I tell them the trick, and I call it something else. I'm like, no. Just like people call fish other fish, and I'm like, no. I know what that trick called because I learned it when it was new, and I saw it when it was new, and I learned it right away. That's the name of the trick. Yeah, have you ever tried the mini jigs in there? They work, man. Mini jigs will catch you like 4, 3.5 pounders. I know. I've been watching them and they're just. I said that's the way YouTube started. When I first got on YouTube in like 2005, it was just people doing like stupid 1 minute like prank stuff and just fake pranks and just stupid fake tricks. And you could only put 10 minutes on if you wanted back then. That was the limit on YouTube, 10 minutes. But most people put little like 1 minute, 1.5 minute, just try to be creative, funny stuff that was just horrible. It's completely horrible. But speaking of that, I did learn how long a minute is. Because even some of those shorts, I'm like, watch them, and they're so bad that I'm like, I look at the time on it, and I'm like, really? It's only been 30 seconds? Yeah. Yep. I don't think that went till like 2000. Well, I had to get director's privileges, and I was able to upload longer than 30. I don't know when they opened it to everybody over 10 minutes. Yeah, I had to apply. I had to apply for a director's permit through YouTube so I could upload longer than 10-minute videos. Because my show started on cable access, so I think Chesbro. I think we're gonna hit up Chesbro. It's just over the hill. And I thought of some others to add to it that I forgot about. Yeah, I know. And you can do it live for like 24 hours. Yeah, they definitely got some more storage. Oh, one of the Drain Lake tour. I've fished it once. I've never filmed at it, but I know it's bottomed out too. Hopefully not dry. I don't know, but yeah. I think there's actually going to be 7 that we do on the Drain Lake tour. One I haven't fished in a really. I think I haven't fished it since it was probably as low as it is right now. I haven't fished it probably in like 4 years. Maybe 4 years, 3 or 4 years since I've ever fished that lake. But we're gonna put it on the tour. I don't think Tito's ever been there either. I think I've been there twice. I filmed 2 shows there. But we're gonna hit up that lake too. Yeah, I said I've been really disappointed with the YouTube, the shorts. It's like I said I did a few of them, but the ones I put up I made like 20 years ago. The stupid little tricky ones. Yeah, I mean, there are some good stuff on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but I said it's like 95% of it is just crap. It's like I don't know what the draw is to it. Well, I guess I do. I mean, they want to be a video creator. They want to be a creator. They want to be a movie creator, but they can't. They can't think up more than a minute to do. They're never going to make a movie. I mean, or anything else. It's like because it's like all they can script and think of is 1 minute. It's like, and why are they so bad then? I mean, 1 minute's not hard to plan out. Creativity in it, you know. I don't know. I'm spending time watching it a lot. I'm just like I'm just not amused at all. But what I really have gotten into, ooh, yeah, well, kids, yeah. Well, no, but I've gotten into chess, watching chess. I don't know why. It's fun to watch. You know the 5 minute one where they have the timer, so you're not watching it forever. But yeah, these kids nowadays, 7, 8, 9 year olds are taking on like chess masters and chess grandmasters. YouTube is for boomers. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just rather watch things that are longer than a freaking 15 seconds or a minute. But every once in a while, you know. But how many are on there? Like 95% of them are crap. To find that 5% is hard. Well, then I look at all the ones that get like millions and millions of views, and I'm like, why? It's like, why? There's no need for that many people to be bored for a minute. Or bored for 15 seconds. No need at all. Yeah, I don't know what is the have zero audience. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. There's still places to. Well, I guess there's places to submit, right? Bass, Bass, Mazer. Oh, it says Bassmaster, but that guy's no Bassmaster, man. He put in the wrong name. I can take you back out if you want.
Okay.
Not much. We're just discussing the fact that Adam doesn't have a job doing outdoor writing anymore.
Oh shit.
And we're talking about the demise of people with YouTube Shorts and that.
Oh yeah, I was checking your comments. TikTok. I haven't seen that much fishing TikTok. I just probably haven't looked for it.
What?
TikToks of fishing. I haven't seen any on TikTok.
Dude, if you want to see 1 minute video, go to Instagram. I mean,
Well, yeah, I know. I was gonna say I see more fishing videos on Instagram.
well, but they just put those on the shorts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
They
got
only
those
have
too now. Everybody be doing
they
that
only have a
nowadays.
minute. They're just going, oh, look, guys, I caught this. Yay, look at this. I caught this here. And then, like, I mean, just put all that shit on TikTok. Why? I mean, on Instagram. Why do you have to put it on YouTube Shorts and TikTok? I mean, come on.
Roosevelt on Saturday was 120, bro. Roseville, sorry.
Oh,
And
oh, when you were,
on the weekend.
oh, you went to Folsom?
Yeah, I didn't go to Folsom Lake though, bro. I went to this little buddy of mine told me what was it called? It's called Lincoln Fishery, and it was the same distance from the motel I was at in Roseville, and it was just the other way than Folsom Lake, and it's like a private, like someone's private land. They have probably like 4 or 5 ponds.
Oh, really?
And one pond had catfish, one pond had largemouth bass with bluegill, and then they had uh, drained a couple of the ponds because they're redoing all the taking all the weeds out, and they're gonna restock more fish and stuff like that. So, but it was pretty cool. I got my first topwater action on the frog.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did you actually hook one?
yeah, I actually hooked one, man.
Wow. I don't think I've ever hooked one on a frog.
Yeah, what's it called? I actually had two of them bite. Go, they went for it like twice, and then because I never, like you said, I've never even tried to set a hook on a topwater frog before, so I was trying to get used to it, and then finally I got it.
Nice. I've never. I think I have never fished one. I think I've fished one maybe like twice.
Yeah, yeah, that pond was pretty
Oh,
cool. I had mentioned, I was like, you know what, I might bring my buddy out here. He has a YouTube channel, but I'll probably end up going back when they restock with all kinds of, because their ponds were like pretty big, but their waters were low, like really low, like probably like 2 feet, 3 feet.
Do you have to pay?
Yeah, you had to pay 18. It was like $18.
18?
Yeah.
Uh, have
It,
fun there, buddy.
it was it was worth it for me, bro.
Oh yeah,
It
if
was
you want to go learn. If you
it
want to
was a
go
lot.
learn, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people with their kids. They were catching them and stuff.
Yeah. No, that's great. Or you have somebody,
Little
you
swim
have somebody
baits.
that has a private pond.
Yeah,
That's the best way to learn. Or a golf course pond if they let you fish.
yeah. They even had a pond for like the catfish, and then they'll let you borrow. Like if you wanted to rent a fishing pole, they got bait there. They got everything.
Really? I think it's the other way around. I'm sorry, but because of the waterfowl in here, you're not allowed to run an RC boat.
That's crazy.
You,
So what?
you got it backwards.
How was your weekend, Scott?
Oh, me. Weekend.
Scott, CCB,
I didn't I didn't
captain.
I didn't I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you gotta warm it up.
I got into watching chess. Yeah, dude, it's fun.
Oh, I was just saying. I don't know. Is it a movie?
No, the game chess.
Oh, the actual game. Oh, wow. What were
Yeah.
you doing?
No, it's just a lot of fun watching it. A lot of the kids that are 7 and 8 taking on like masters,
Smaller one.
and they're trash talking each other. Dude, they trash talk like crazy. It's so cool. They even trash talk the little kids.
Oh, really? Damn. Say hello, baby.
Hey, hey, how you doing? Remember me, the guy you only see on lives? Yeah, yeah. She only knows me in 2D, but thanks. Give me a picture of him. I know him. See him in person. He just looks different. I recognize the voice, but I don't recognize the body form. It doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I was a little hesitant to go to Folsom Lake because all the water is so low. I mean, you can drive to the water now, bro. You don't have to walk. You can actually drive to the water.
Yeah. There's just tons of dirt to the water.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there's already road paths already to get to the water.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been low for years.
It looked like it was
When
gonna be tough. So when a friend of mine told me about that little fishery, I was like, might as well go check that out.
Might as well.
Well, I still need to learn, Scott.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right, Scott. Wanted to come in and say what's up. I'm gonna
All right.
get to eat some dinner, get ready for work. I'll probably jump
When
on
we
in a bit.
going?
Yeah.
When we
Let me.
going to
I'll get
Chesbro?
back. I was gonna mention that to you right now, but I still need a. I got the weekend probably gonna be tied up. The next 2 weekends I might be tied up. So soon though.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe this weekend we'll see. Well, I'll double check with you, man. I'll let you know.
We got till we
I'll
we
call
got
you
we got till like
Tuesday or Thursday.
we got till like September. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but just to because the thing is, right? The reason why I said maybe this weekend, or because the next 2 weekends I might be straight busy, and then the next other 2 weeks I'm going to Bass Lake again, and I'm gonna be out there for a few days. And
2 weeks is basketball.
Yeah.
2 weeks is my birthday. 4 weeks is basketball.
yeah, see, we got Paradise's birthday, basketball, vacation, and who knows what else.
all I heard from that was special guest. And on her birthday, really?
Yeah. It's gonna be 21. All right, peace out, you too. Peace out,
All
Scott.
right. See you later.
Later.
Well, all right. It might be delayed a bit for the next round of Drain Lake tour. Like I said, we have all the way till we get rain again, and that's probably not gonna be till into October. So people have families, people have priority. We just do them when we can. No pressure. No pressure here. No, I just do the shows now. I always do them with people. Vlogs are for me just doing things on my own or with people, but shows are just for people. It just fits the format better. Took me a long time to create them that way on here, fresh YouTube. I've kind of done like that once in a while, but to only do them that way now, that's the protocol. They're what take me so long to edit and so long to film. So they deserve other people. And it's fun to mix in the other camera with it. I think the last show turned out good. Didn't have much footage to work with, but it turned out being fun. It helped me, I don't know. I never plan out my shows as far as the length or anything. I just go with the flow of them. But I did have a habit for a while when it was really slow, is just putting in too much crap. It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I used to be like, oh, but I gotta make sense. I'm here all day. Oh, maybe I'll talk about this, talk about that. Nah, it's not anymore. It's just freaking get to what works, give them what they want to see, and move on. Always leave them wanting more. Don't bore them. No, I never fished that pond. Never fished Garland Ranch. Pretty much like a 2 lake guy at the moment. Just hitting up Pinto and Ellisdale. I'm going local. But then, of course, the During Lake tour, but I like to plan out my shows a little bit better now. And if you're gonna go fish lakes that are like a third their size and all that, you might as well make it an event. Odds are the fishing is not gonna be that great anyway, so. No, never fished that one. I used to fish the ponds in the Quail Lodge. When I was a young rebel, I used to sneak in and we used to go fish Quail Lodge pond, golf course ponds at night. We'd sneak in there around midnight, go fish. Caught a lot of them. They're all like pound and a halfers. But sometimes we catch 7, 8, 9. Or I would, because I brought them, but I was a fisherman. They didn't really know how to fish, but they'd usually be able to catch 1 or 2. Then we'd have to hit the deck when the sheriff rode by. Because sheriff would drive by and put his light on across the golf course. So we just have to flat out on the grass. That made it more fun, actually. So you are going tomorrow? You're gonna fish El Estero tomorrow? Is that what you said? I think you said that. 8-ounce spinner rate? Yeah, there's a lot of small bass in that. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll probably be there. I don't want to go back. I was just at Pinto last week. I'll just alternate the two. But I said I might just sit down and fish for carp. See if I can get some carp. I haven't fished for them in there in a while. Use a little 4-pound line. See if I can catch a big fish. Yeah, I've already fished for bass twice. Pier, I think it's too windy. Plus, I really don't have any baits for the pier. I think I have 5 baits left. But you know the pier, 5 friggin' sandworms left. That's like, on a good day, that's less than an hour of fishing and they're all gone. Those things just fall off. Joe's, what is up? Welcome, welcome. Not much. I'm just hanging out. Some of the regulars haven't been in yet. Starting to get some in though. Yeah, we've just been talking ponds. I guess Tito went to a private pond this weekend. He was just on here for a little bit in the live or on the panel. But he went to a little private pond, has like 4 different ponds. He fished different fish. Caught his first frogfish. First frogfish. said, actually, yeah, I've never caught one on a frog. At least not a hollow body frog. I've caught them on I catch most of mine on toads, not frogs. But I don't fish them like most people. Cracking open the brew. There we go. Welcome to the survey porch, buddy. Yeah, that'd be a good survey. What lure have you never caught a fish on? My survey is doing pretty good. Last one got 72 votes. The last one before that, I think the other one's already up to like 40 something or almost 50. So starting to post them constantly. People are starting to. I do them every Thursday. This Thursday I forgot. I don't know why. So I did it on Saturday, but every Thursday, I put up the surveys. Kind of fun. You gotta have one day where you do something different. Nah, I'd never fish a frog at Elstro. Why would you fish a frog when you can fish something else that has way better hookup percentage? There's no weeds in there. There's nothing you have to throw your friggin' a frog into. It's working open water. Might as well fish something that has a lot of hooks or has a higher percentage of hookup ratio. Frogs are for the slop. I hate it when I see fishermen like open water and they're going for the fucking frog. I'm like, why? Throw a spook or something, Popper Lake X. Never fished it. Never fished a popper in there. I haven't got a fish on a popper in a long freaking time. Long time. I learned when it was one of my first topwater lures I learned, and I went to the spook and the devil's horse, and I kind of never went back to the popper. I was gonna design my own. I got a few samples of CCB poppers. There's a place I can get poppers made, and they're pretty good colors and stuff. Ordered a few for myself. And then I think the first day I threw in, I lost it in the reeds, and I never fished it since. So it's it's pretty good lure though. Well, sounds like some new content. That's funny because, to be honest, I already had a plan to do a popper show. Actually, my next show after the show that's coming up is going to be on the popper. So it's really weird you brought it up. Yeah, I already have. I actually have one sample of my popper, and I have a popper that when I lost all my tackles, somebody sent me. So I actually probably going to film it on Wednesday. But yeah, I know. I kind of wanted to play it off. But yeah, it's already in the works. The lures are already sitting on my tackle bag. So that's just kind of funny you brought that up. Still a valuable lure though. Oh, and I saw this video on YouTube. I don't know. You know how fishing channels are on YouTube. Some guy bought some expensive. There were expensive Japanese topwater lures, extra flotation. And they have these super float ones. They have a little piece of like almost like cheesecloth between the main body and the tail, and then you hook them up with a Texas rig like 5 or 6 odd. And he's like, I'll never use the frog again. He's flipping this thing under trees and stuff on the edges. And then he's showing it from his drone when it works, and it's like, I'm like, dude, that's the same action as a fluke. Why just flip a fluke under there? I mean, and he was talking how they're not that durable and they cost so much and this and that. I'm like, dude, you just bought those for a YouTube video. Doesn't that look a lot like a fluke when you work it? And you can buy Zoom flukes for not much. You don't have them shipped from Japan. Yeah, I was just, yeah. Yeah, you can do a pupper. You can move it. I don't know. I haven't fished one so long. When I do the show, I'll have to figure out the canvas. I'll have to figure out, like, you know, I don't know, it's usually a pop, 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 pop. I mean, just mimic something skirting on top. That's, you know, either sometimes it's going fast, sometimes, and you never know. Like, you lost your touch. No, I didn't. I fished it long enough. Yeah, I have to, it'll take me a cast or two to get down. I say I lost. Yeah, you're right. I lost my touch. Yeah, most people it takes forever to learn their touch. For me, it takes a couple casts to get the touch back. So, just like the trout fishing with working a bait with a spinning reel, I hadn't used that arm to work. Except when I flip, I use this arm to work it. But yeah, and I got it down like first day. That one been longer though. That'd been like probably 20 years since I worked a bait on a spinning rod. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. I have an idea for it for a show, so I'm gonna give it a go. Yeah, usually second cast to a couple of right. Yeah, I mean, if you fish technique a lot, you just got it's all muscle memory, muscle and brain memory. It comes back. It comes back if you did it for a long time before you quit for a long time. Yeah, I've caught them on yarn flies in there. Caught them on regular flies. Yeah, they like little baits in there. They're weird. I mean, Randy said they were hitting on MEP spinners. The MEP spinners. You can run spinners in there, like rooster tail spinners in there, and they like them. Probably be another show I do in there. Eventually, I'll do it. I've never done a spinner show for. I mean, I use spinner for the trout, but I've never used it trying for the bass and fishing the bass areas. Of course, if you hit anything in the bottom with an open treble hook on a rooster tail, you're toast. That place is too freaking sticky on the bottom, man. You have a 2-inch curly tail on a. What are you doing on a little crappie jig head? Or behind a bobber, like a fly, like they do for crappie and that. I know they'll catch them in that. They like top, but they like feeding up in there for some reason. I know there's crawdads in there, but they like right at the surface or just on the surface for some reason. I like, or if it's on the bottom, it's gotta be like teeny. They like don't look at big stuff on the bottom. Yeah, that's the way I do it. I mean, I'm a finesse guy. Finesse always works. It's like finesse always works. That's always what I start with, and then I'll play with other stuff. But yeah, the finesse gets them. It always gets them. That's what everybody goes to when it's tough. So I always start out thinking it's gonna be tough. Then Elistero kicked me in the ass because I went finesse in there and didn't catch a freaking thing. Then I went active and I started catching a lot of fish. And I'm like, this lake's backwards. It's the most backwards lake I've ever fished. As far as what they like. Oh, really? I saw a bunch too. I don't know. I see a bunch scattering out, but there are hardhead minnows in there. There's a lot of hardhead minnows. And I see them hanging around in schools, not around the edges. So I personally haven't seen any bass fry in there. Most of what I see in there, most of what I scatter and scare is the hardhead minnows that are in there. Yeah, I physically have never seen bass fry in Elistero. I haven't seen many. I haven't seen any. Of course, some of them that I scatter and I can't get above them to see what they are. But a lot of them, I'm assuming, are just the schools of the hardhead minnow in there. They're about the same size fry would be right now. They get up to like an inch, maybe 2 inches at their biggest. And they kind of look like it when you see them in the water. But their heads usually, they're fat heads, so their head's bigger and they slim out on the back end. Bass fry usually, I mean, they're slim all the way down, like regular minnow. But I'm really having fun in that lake. It's definitely not a numbers lake, but it's a challenging lake. I mean, it's figure out how to catch at least one every time you go. After I spent 10 years without a bite in there, um, it's been rewarding. And the person that changed all that was Wasabi during my life. During my life one night, I gave him the spook, and he, he caught like a 2.5 pounder on it. That's when I went, what? They're like top water in here. So that sent me on my journey in Elistero to this point. Uh, I have a picture of a 7.5. They put trout in there, so there could be a double-digit bass in there. I've seen 7.5. I've seen a lot of 6s. Caught a 4. My friend caught a 4. Another guy caught a 4. It probably has some big fish in it. So there might possibly be one possibly in there that's with the trout they put in. And they put in so many plus that's hitch in it. There could be 10-pounders in there. It definitely has the food for them. Definitely has food to have a lot of big bass and possibly one bigger than 10. So I personally have a picture somewhere my friend sent me that he caught 7.5 on a again little baits, a 1-inch trout worm, fish for the trout when they stock, and he caught a 7.5-pound bass. Just like I got that 4-pounder in my video, fish for the trout, and Anthony caught a over 4-pound bass with a small bait, fish for the trout. there's probably some big ass fish in there. I had my biggest in one of my videos at the end when I was fishing a buzzbait. I had something. You can't really see it. You can hear it. You can't see it in the video because it was too dark. But yeah, something that sounded like a carp rolled on my freaking buzzbait. And I was like, and I watched it track it, and it came to the side and it turned, and it was weird. It didn't hit like a bass, but whatever it was big. I have the sounds of it, but not the fish or the visuals because it was too dark to see. But it's the weirdest bite I've ever had on top water. It was like a tuna in the ocean type bite. It was just the weirdest bite I've ever had. And the weirdest circumstance leading up to the bite that I've ever had. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought I was seeing things. And all of a sudden, no. Are you the one that, oh wait, I had one bite on the net. One fish on net. Then the other 2 fish I caught were on that point. No, I don't know if you were the guy. Will the Thrill 831. I don't know if were you the one that was fishing there that caught the 3? Almost that was you. Yeah, I only caught one on that. Then I went to point and I caught 2. I done caught 2. One on the spinnerbait that NJ told me to fish, and what was the other one on? Do you have a net or drop shot? Yes, okay. I thought that might have been you. Yeah, I was talking about skating down here earlier. The Monterey Skate Collective. Now I'm getting kids on there telling me that when I when they post a trick, they tell me it's something else, and I'm like, no. You're talking about this thing. Like people tell me what a certain fish is, and I'm like, no. Yeah, no, I didn't. I caught two on the other side. I went to the other side and I got two good ones. They were about heavy twos. They were heavy twos. I got one on spinnerbait though. That was fun. Ah, I hate when you get somebody a tooth that won't come out. Yeah, I was amazed at that, man. Bastards looking. Nice. When are you going back? I don't. This Tuesday, I'm probably gonna go to El Estero. I'll probably film there next week. I'm not gonna go live, but I'm probably gonna go do a show there. I have another one planned. I just filmed one yesterday and the day before. Isn't on that one right now. That's for Wednesday, and then either Wednesday or Thursday, I'm probably gonna go play around with another idea for a show. And then next week, I'll probably be hitting up Pinot again for a show. Or actually, next week I'll probably be there live. My live venues are kind of Pinot, El Estero, or the Pier, but the Pier is so depends on the wind. Because if you get the wrong wind there, because we're right on the ocean, it's not even worth it. It's not worth fishing the Pier. But I'm gonna get back there eventually. But yeah, you whacked them that day, man. And you caught them all in like 15 minutes. Rat. Sure. Yes. I mean, try a rat. You try a wake bait. I did the mini wake baits, the little teeny crankbait wake baits. I caught a couple of those in the show. And then I think I lost them. Caught in the bottom because I was trying to reel them and you keep them right on the surface, jerk them, and I think I missed a fish and reeled kind of quick, and it went down. All of a sudden, caught on that damn freaking chain link fence. A lake is just wicked, man. Totally, completely wicked bottom hookups on that lake. I think it kind of sucks right now because it's so low. That lake usually sits about foot and a half, foot to foot and a half deeper. But they drained it during or right before one of the trout plants because they thought a big storm was coming, and the storm never happened. And we didn't get any rain this year, so it's not filling up. Usually they drain it and it usually fills up because that's one pretty good creek on the left side of it, right? I don't know. There's actually a pond right across from the entrance to NPC on the other side. The creek flows into that, and then that flows down a big thing into El Estero. And that usually keeps it filling up when they drain it. Drain it. Because if they didn't drain it, it would flood. In a big rain, it would completely flood Del Monte Avenue and everything. So they have the pump house there, and they just pump it out at night. They drain that lake in 24 hours. Or less than that. Two 1,200 horsepower diesel engines that pump the water into the ocean. People think it's connected to the ocean. I'm like, no, it's not. It's all fresh water. But I see it go up and down. Well, yeah, because they freaking pump it out. It's not tidal. When those pumps are open, the water's going out. When they're closed, the water ain't going nowhere. It's a flood control. Yeah, I don't know, man. Fish, you got that lake. There's a lot of stuff in there. You just gotta fish it different. You can't fish it the way most YouTubers tell you to fish. It's like it's a complete twist at that lake. But if you learn to catch fish in there, you can catch them anywhere. Trust me. It took me 10 years to figure out how to catch them in there. If you learn how to catch them in there on your own, consistently, not just once in a while, but consistently, then that'll really help you grow as a fisherman. Because those fish are just, I don't know what, they're just spoiled in there. It's not that big of a pond. It's like 10 acres, maybe 8 acres. But they give them trout every year. Has hitch in it. Has bluegill. It has like so much bait for them that they're just picky. They're just picky ass bass in Elstero. Stock. No, they stock the trout. I know, joking. Yeah. No, yeah. They have everything in there. It's like a trophy lake. It's like Pinot. They have as much food in there as they have in Pinot. Just Pinot has a lot more structure and everything that's more beneficial to them than Elstero. It's only like 6, 7 feet deep. A few areas where there's reeds. Not much in the middle. But they have so much food in there that they don't care. They got like what 7 stocks this year. Seven stocks of 400 pounds of trout, and those trout are the DFG. Some of them are like 5, 6 inches, up to like 12 maybe. All the sizes of big bass can eat easily. It's like plus they have the hitch in there, and the hitch is what. Well, Clear Lake has a lot more, but Clear Lake has hitch in it. It has silver sides. It has shad. It's got as much forage as a lake like that. Yeah, he was just asking me what you think the biggest fish is in Pinot, and it can easily hold a 10-pound fish. No doubt at all. There's enough forage and enough protein there. Yeah. I've seen 7. I've had a picture of 7.5 caught out there. I've seen a lot of 6s. I've heard of an 8. There can easily be a 10 in there. It has all the food for them, all the everything. Those bass in there are not starving. But we say, if you want a lake to have a trophy fish in it, stock it with trout. They've been stocking it for over 20 years with trout. I said, I think that's what makes that lake so different, because it's so small and there's so much food in there that it's hard to trick them. It's if they're too fat and happy, it's hard to catch them. It's like, well, Pinot's different. Pinot has a lot more fish in it than El Cerro, but they have so much food in there, they yawn and just accidentally eat some. You're like, no, thanks. I wasn't trying to eat, but sure. So I'm pretty sure that's why it's so weird. And the fact it's only 6 feet deep, and the fact there's not much structure around the edges. There's tules, a lot of tules in places, but they're in the water you can't fish. So, or they're in a place that you can't fish the outer edge of them. I mean, there's one past the skate park all the way around that corner to where they stock them. Tons of reeds there, but you can't get to them. You can't make casting from them. And there's the island in the middle. I'm sure there's a lot of fish around the island in the middle, but you can't get to it unless you're on a boat. You can't put a boat in there. I mean, you can't put a kayak in there, I think. I've seen kayaks in there. Everybody wants to rent a paddle boat and try to fish off it around that island. I don't know. Might have, but probably won't, because, yeah, I post stuff. How hard is it to find me? I'm local. You can imagine that knock on the door. Yeah, we saw this video posted about fishing off one of our paddle boats. Yeah, we need to talk. But doesn't matter. You fished off one of our paddle boats. You can't do that. It's in the agreement. You can't do that. Wow. Some people in here, but there's a lot of regulars that have come. Interesting. I will fill any questions at the time. Anybody have a question? So it's question and answer period right now. Yeah, it's so funny that you brought up the popper. You stole my thunder on that one. Yeah, done completely stole my thunder there, Joe's. Well, you're doing one. That's good now. Between me and you and the other 5 people over here, you know. I think it'll work though. I have a premonition that I think it'll be It'll be a good bait where I'm going to fish it. Just these things. Yeah, it's one of the first lures I learned topwater. I learned the popper first, and then I went to learn to walk the dog with the spook. No, actually, I think popper than devil's. No, spook. I went spook neck. Then I learned. Then I started using the devil's horse. But devil's horse is it's kind of the same way you work a popper. So, but the walk the dog, you gotta, the whole walking pattern. That took me a while. I mean, I learned it in 1984, I think. 1983 and 1984. This is when I spent the time to learn how to get the dog walking really good. I don't know. I think I saw it on a video or something. I was obsessed by it. Steve, what is up? Wondering if you're gonna come in. Yeah. 17-pound mono and a stiff tip. Everybody always says you need something that's weaker at the tip. No. You need something really stiff that walks it the best. And 17-pound mono. It's floating line, it's thick, doesn't cut into the water. Really helps you walk it like perfectly. But stiff rod helps too. If you're fishing the super spook, the heavy one, yeah, stiff tip. A broomstick. I did a video on that. And everybody got on me going, oh, you fish something heavy like that. Once you set that hook, it needs a flex to get the hooks into them. And I'm like, No, I'm like fishing out mono. It's 30 feet away. Set they hit it, you pause, you hammer it home. Stiff tip helps it walk better. Helps it have way better action. I'd rather get more blow-ups on something that walks it better than less blow-ups on something that doesn't walk it well. But if one bites, your hook set is supposedly better. Nope. I'd rather use something that presents the bait better and have to adjust the hook set than fish something that doesn't present the bait properly. It's all about getting their attention and getting to bite them. After they bite it, the hook set's up to you. But the first priority is using something that works it the best to get the bite. After the bite, it's up to you. I mean, oh, if the fish is heading towards surface, sure. Doesn't have much. Your fighter is down to your side, but Yeah, you can put your rods up in the water and reel down. Try to get a bit of angle when they jump and that. But if you hook them really good, they ain't coming out anyway. If you're using a super spook with 3 hooks, treble hooks, and you get like 2 or more of them in their jaw, they can jump as much as they want. They ain't coming off. It's when you barely hook them. All right, yeah, I'll be there. I won't be there until about 5, I think. 5 or 6. I'm doing live. Usually I'm going to be about 2 hours, 2.5. But yeah, I'll be there. I might be just sitting on a bench next to the docks. Fishing for some carp, but I'll be there. See how it goes, you know. But thanks for coming in, man. Keep fishing it like. Try new, different, weird stuff, and you might catch more fish. You never know, and I'm like, yeah, we'll see what happens. I said I'm gonna go play around with this idea for a new show. See how it goes. See if I can catch some fish out. I think it'll really work. But I don't know. I want to give it a try. I really like that lake though. If I've ever known lake that's a challenge for bass, it's El Estero. I mean, well, if you fish on the illegal side behind the bridges, evidently it's a lot easier to catch bass. But I don't fish illegal water, so I'll never fish back there. I respect the laws. Oh, and I did notice the sign that used to be over there was taken down by somebody. I actually have a video that shows the sign that used to be up that said no fishing on the part where the fountain is behind the bridge. It's a white sign with red lettering, like a no parking sign up. It says no fishing. There used to be one on the other side. That one's gone too. I don't have video of that one, but I remember when I first moved here, I looked over there. I remember seeing a sign that said no fishing. I then remembered seeing a sign on the other side. Much more recent. And yeah, I actually found it. The post is there, but it was just 2 bolts holding it, and they just unscrewed it and took it offside. So, wow. I'm not hating on the place. I'm not hating anybody that fishes it. I'm just saying I'll never fish there. Not where I want to go to try and catch fish. And everybody tells me I'm crazy. I've talked to the fishing game. They said it's fine over there. I'm like, really? Guess I didn't know. Must have been a newbie. I don't know if anybody's got a ticket over there, but I've had my fishing game friends tell me they've told people that are fishing over there they can't fish there. But 2 days later, they're going to be right back there fishing again. They're getting fish, they're going to go back. Over and over and over. Trust me. It's just the plight of fishermen. So does anyone have any more questions? I guess question and answer period is extended. Nobody's coming on the panel, so open to anybody. Links right there. Never been on the panel? Come on up. We're getting a lot of newbies on this panel, so. Jump on in. Of course, I never noticed it now. Now it's down here and it's a little round circle. And I'm like, and also I'm like, oh, wait, somebody's waiting. Heaven forbid. But I confronted people about joining and they left. So I had 5 people. Now I'm down to 3. Oh, I jumped up to 4. I understand it sometime. It's a brave new world now. We're opening up. We're going out. We're getting to travel. Who wants to be alive? I mean, come on. That was back in COVID times. Remember that time? Oh, it's 129. All right. I don't know what to do now. It's like, usually we have people in here, we have people going on, we have talks going, we have discussion, and it's just loneliness. Loneliness. Nobody's joining, nobody's even chatting. Come on. Before you in here, somebody give me a hello. Give me something. I mean, Okay. So nobody wants to join? No, it's just I don't know. I'm like I'm on here for a reason, so people can join. We can talk. I mean, if nobody's gonna come in, nobody wants to join the fun, then I have other things I can do. This this is meant for you guys, so you guys can conversate, ask questions, talk. If I'm just sitting here talking to myself, um, I should just leave. You know, I mean, the reason to stick around. I'm not staring at neighbors. I'm staring at cars. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check it out. I have an idea for it, so yeah, I'm gonna go fish it. I'm gonna go try. I don't know. I had a few good. Well, I have one of our CCB poppers set up for it, but I don't know. I'm gonna try. I know first cast to catch a fish is not good. I mean, it never works out. Well, like 50% of the time. Sometimes you catch a bud, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you catch one on the first cast, and it's like cast after cast. But it depends on where you fish, what you fish. Sometimes you have to work for it. Sometimes you just have to believe in what you know. Believe in it and fish it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shut this one down, guys. I'm not just gonna. Like I said, I come on here for people that answer some questions. Um, I'm not nothing against anybody. It's just it's everything's opened up, new era. I'll keep doing it every Monday. Maybe eventually get a bunch of people to come in. But at this point, it's just I have other stuff I can do, and that being said, I'm out, guys. I'll be live tomorrow fishing, and see how that goes. Bam, baby.